Good morning, friends. I may ramble a little bit this video, so just pardon me if I do. I've been thinking a lot lately about legacy, um, more memorializing someone, how people are going to memorialize me, and I've been thinking about what God expects, and been thinking about life because I'm in kind of a crisis in my life. It's not a midlife crisis; it's something completely different. But it's a crisis nonetheless, and I'm having to re-examine and refocus my life and the things I've spent my life doing and the things I've spent my life pursuing. And that just got me thinking more long term because, at my age, there isn't a very long term left. Most of my life is well behind me. And what awaits me is, however my days come to an end, whenever they come to an end. So I've been reflecting on those kind of things, not in a sad, morbid way, just more of okay, God, I get it. I need to readjust life kind of way. And, we think about legacy. We think about that as the things that we leave behind. We think about the things we've accomplished in our life being our legacy. Maybe great goals that we've achieved or notoriety we've achieved for something. And the truth is, for most people, most ordinary people, they're not going to achieve anything noteworthy in their life. It's just not going to happen. It's a very rare thing when someone makes a discovery or comes up with some new way of looking at things that maybe that new philosophy gets named after you. People remember you in that way. They memorialize you in that way by naming something after you, naming some invention or some breakthrough or some way of thinking according to your name, and that you get tied to that. But the thing is that for most people, you're going to live a very ordinary life. You're going to get born. You're going to go to school. You're going to get married or have a relationship with someone, and then maybe children come along, and then you'll go through your working years, and you're going to face retirement. Your kids are going to move out. You're going to be spending a lot of your time alone with your spouse, or maybe even just alone in general because maybe you were never married. Most of the people as you get older that you've known and loved all your life are going to leave you. They're all going to pass away. So there's not going to be a whole lot left if you live a very long life. There's not going to be a lot of people. You may have children and grandchildren that survive you, which is a wonderful thing. But you're going to experience a lot of loss and a lot of changes in life. That's kind of the ordinary life, right? And at the end of that life, somebody is going to be responsible for going through the material things that you've collected and deciding how to best dispose of those things, or maybe keep a few treasured memories, something that reminds them of you, and that sort of thing. So, but going back to legacy, it's not the things you have that are important. It's not the money, it's not the homes, it's not anything that you leave behind for your children or grandchildren, or that you donate to charity or whatever it might be, that are going to be, I think, the most important thing. I think the most important thing that you're going to leave behind is how people remember you, and when they reflect on you, how you lived your life. And was your life one that was filled with joy and happiness? Or were you a bitter person? Were you someone that, whenever obstacles came your way, did you keep your faith? Did you trust in God? Did you fall apart? When people that you love, that you're close to, pass on, do you just stop at that point and don't progress any further and just stay in that sad space? Do you make mistakes in your life? Maybe for the last 30 or 40 years, you've lived with one mistake that's just you feel like you can't break free of, and you don't think you can ever get past. Is that something that's defining you? Is that how people are going to remember you? Listen, I want to tell you, there is always a fresh start. I think this is something that escapes a lot of us, is no matter how we've lived our lives, we know, most of us know, that there are things that we could do better, but we feel trapped by our past. We feel trapped by our mistakes. We feel defined by those things. And in a lot of ways, our adversary, the devil, wants to convince us that we'll never rise above the mistakes we've made. It's never too late to turn your life around. It's never too late to come to know the Lord and to understand that peace and joy that only someone who has faith in the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ can experience. It's never too late for you to make changes in your life, to just live better, be happier, more content, to love people better than you ever have before. Don't let what you have or don't have, or what you've done or not done, define you. As long as you can draw a breath, get up every day, and know that there's hope for you, that you can make a change for the positive. And it may be your last day. You may be laying in your deathbed right now while you're watching this video. You may be hours away from death. But you could take these next few moments and you could concentrate on the joy that's in front of you of knowing that you're going to see your Savior. So I beg you, if you've not done it already, to give your life to Jesus Christ. Let Him wash away all the mistakes. Let Him take away your doubts and fears. And no matter how much time you have left on this earth, make the most of it and realize that this moment is a gift. And when your time comes, let people see that joy on your face. There's no better legacy you can leave than to let people know that, hey, I finally get it. I'm going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You can be like me. You can change everything in an instant just by trusting in God. I love you. I hope you find this helpful. I hope it inspires somebody today that maybe you feel like you're just in a quagmire of mistakes and regrets. Don't let that define you. Don't let your losses define you. Let the joy that the Lord gives you define you. God bless.